Hey guys, Unicorn Pandu here. Welcome back to another video. So, Chantal decided to upload a video. She's also live right now, which I'm going to be waiting until she's done because God help me if I can't skip forward through it. But this video is called Trying Chinese Food in Kuwait for the First Time Mukbang. Thank you so much for adding the mukbang part. Really appreciate it, girly. So she's going to be trying Chinese food in Kuwait for the first time, but, you know, completely ignored the fact that, 4 months ago she decided to go for a date night at PF Change, which is a Chinese place. Ignored that. That doesn't matter. This what matters is this video. So let's see what Chantal has to say about this video, shall we? Trying it for the first time. Quote, big quotation marks.
Well, hello. Assalamu alaikum. I am having today something I've been craving. Guess I'm drinking out of a mixing jar. I mean, it's big. Why not? If it holds liquid, why not drink from it? Why does it have to be a glass? And I'm having water because I'm just craving water instead of. I'm not really in the mood for soda today. So now this is not really diet food. It's actually I've been craving to try the Chinese food here, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I hope it's good. I don't know.
I'm just gonna skip forward until she has the food ready. Like there, that works.
So, okay. And what is this?
Holy mother of God, Chantal! Oh my God, she has just lost her damn mind at this point. That's enough for 4 people easily. Holy scheisse, lady, my God.
This sauce. Ooh, soy sauce, yes. I haven't had soy sauce since like Canada. So I'm happy for that.
I think that whenever I decide to have Panda Express, which I adore. Again, I love garbage food. When I forgot what it's called. It's like you get two main things and then like the noodles on the side. I always feel bad about putting like 1 or 2 soy sauce packets on to give it a little bit of flavor because their noodles aren't super flavorful, but they taste good. I feel guilty about doing that, but oh my, she just put an entire vat, essentially, worth of soy sauce on those noodles. Oh my God.
And then this, jalapenos, okay. This looks like, Indian pickles. All right, because it's like an Indochina place. All right, let's dig in. Sorry that my hijab is crooked, but I just don't care right now. I'm hungry as heck. Oh my gosh. So.
Ma'am, that would that would insinuate that you cared to begin with. You've never cared. Ever.
Oh. Mint chutney with papadum. Papadum is a crispy Indian bread. I didn't even know that before. It's quite delicious. You saw I made my lipstick, so time to come on. So, somebody left a comment saying I should talk about this subject. So I looked into it and I was like, oh my God, that's so sad and freaky and what the heck, weird. When people just go missing, for me.
Oh no. What missing persons case is she gonna talk about? But oh God, I really hope that she talks about a case that I know.
It's like the weirdest thing ever. Now, did you guys hear about the missing submarine, the Ocean Gate?
Oh Lord. Ma'am, everybody and then some has heard about it. It's a bunch of millionaires that decided to go down to the bottom of the ocean in a DIY wish.com submarine. Is it awful? Yes, but also there's not much more to talk about other than that. They wanted to go see Titanic. They went down there and then they lost them and they have limited oxygen supply. There you go. You're welcome.
Submarine that went missing on Sunday, the past Sunday. Some rich guy invented Apparently with the help of NASA.
Hold on. Okay, so she has some credibility to that. I will give her that one.
Invented a submarine vessel that could take up to 5 passengers all the way down to witness the Titanic wreckage. One expedition will cost each person $250,000. So it's mostly just for rich people. For rich people who don't know what else to do with their money, because honestly, $250,000 to...
What? Man, why do you care what rich people do with their money? I don't care what rich people do with their money. It's their money. It's not my money. If they were spending my money, I would have something to say. But I'm just like, if I had $250,000, that's not your money. Don't worry about their money. Worry about your own money. Where's your money? Probably MIA, because over there is really expensive.
Look out a small little bubble window. I don't even know. You probably wouldn't even be able to see the wreckage too well. I'm not sure. The captain, then there was like a couple of rich people on board as well. One was like a very wealthy, prominent Pakistani business guy and his son. And I know that I've seen some comments from people saying, you know, what they did was so dumb, so stupid to do this. But at the end of the day, we have to remember that these are real people, and there's real people hurting right now over this incident. So I'm sensitive to that notion. And
ma'am, the only sensitive thing about you is your GI tract. What are you talking about? You're sensitive. You don't have any sort of remorse or feeling. Okay, I'm just gonna skip past this little woe is me moment.
It takes 2 hours about to go down to the bottom where the Titanic sank. At about 1 hour and 45 minutes, at about 12,000 feet down, on Sunday, the communication with the vessel stopped. So they stopped keeping in contact, which is not good. So that's worrisome because a myriad of things could go wrong. It is a very dangerous expedition because of the depth of the water. The vessel could implode for any reason, like if there's like a mechanical defect of any kind. The one danger is that the vessel could implode, killing everyone instantly. With that amount of seawater pressure on you, oh yeah. They also only had about 96 hours worth of... I read also it was between 70 and 96, but they had a limited supply of oxygen. And if you look at the timing, they went missing at 1:45 on Sunday. They pretty much only have like less than a day left of oxygen. If I'm doing the calculations right, it might not be, but it's virtually impossible to save them if they are at the bottom of the ocean. Not just any vessel can go all the way down to the bottom where the Titanic wreckage is, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. There's also some problems with the vessel. You know, it's number one, you know, they couldn't escape. I mean, people were commenting about there being no escape from the inside. The vessel is bolted shut from the outside. But what does that matter if they're at the bottom of the sea? They can't open the vessel anyway. So, and if they surfaced, they would get spotted because there's people searching relentlessly the surface of the waters. So that doesn't really matter to me unless I'm missing something. Comment below. But
this is your story. This is you telling the story. Why are we gonna be like telling you, oh my god, yeah, you missed this, and you did research? You can't even like fact check. You have to ask the audience if you missed something. Gosh.
Anyway,
please.
I know I'm eating this like Italian style, twirling it. I know he says it's like like the important parts are like constructed with the help of NASA and everything. It's very safe. But if you look at the vessel, it looks like a toy. And it's actually controlled with a Xbox remote. There's like one button. Apparently part of the construction is also like some like rusty pipes or something like that. Rusty construction pipes? I don't know. I don't think that the passengers, the paying customers, really knew how the thing was fabricated. And that's just what makes it sad for me. Anytime you do something, you know, you become a client or a customer of a company, you're putting your trust in them. I hope they were warned enough about the risk of that, because it's a bigger risk than they may have thought otherwise.
No, Chantal, they did absolutely no research beforehand, knowing the dangers, and they just handed them $250,000 just for funsies. I'm sure that they probably know that, you know, one of the most iconic ships of all time is sitting at the bottom of the ocean. They just thought it would just be like a 20-minute trip down there. Oh my god. Oh my lord, her sense of reality at some points are just questionable, beyond all belief.
Guys, you know, he was probably, maybe the guy was cocky like the owner of the Titanic. Unsinkable, nothing will happen, it's very safe. Giving the clients the illusion that it is, when it's actually very dangerous.
Oh, kind of like how you actually care about pets, but everything else considered, because not really lining up to what you are trying to portray online. Yeah, kind of like that, but like, you know, ship stuff instead.
I don't think people just realize how deep in the Atlantic Ocean the Titanic sank. It's like it's deeper than like the Burj Khalifa, the highest tower in the world. Like, it's very deep. And you need special criteria. I also read in the news that like experts warned the CEO of OceanGate about the potential hazards, but he kind of just ignored it. It was like,
kind of like you ignored all danger signs towards Stabby, and yet you still lusted after him like that. Yeah, like that.
dismissive about it.
Were you dismissive with him also? Yeah, you are.
So I don't know if they're gonna stop the search. They'll probably still want to search, like, I hate to say that before anything, for bodies and stuff, for wreckage, to see what happened. I hope some miracle that they're found, because that's really sad. There was a young person in there too, had their life ahead of them.
Just knowing that this woman watches plane crash videos and like willfully exclaims that she watches them so frequently, is talking about this, it just doesn't leave a great taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie to you.
When I saw the controller, the Xbox controller, I was thinking like did they run out of batteries? No, I'm just too soon, I know.
Girlie, they're still missing. Of course it's gonna be too soon. This is what I mean. Skip forward because I don't have the time for this one today.
Cramped up with 5 people, locked inside, no way to escape, deep in the ocean, 2 hours down in the dark, cold water. I could definitely think of other ways to spend my money. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but oh my gosh. Like, I'm sorry, but no. And the bathroom in there, it's like a small jug thing that's like the equivalent of maybe the max of like a few Ziploc bags, I heard them say. Have you ever tried to do your business in a minivan? And there must be business, because I would definitely be needing to use the bathroom because I'd be so frightened. There's no way. To me, it sounds like suicide.
Says the woman that's currently eating enough for 4 people easily is going to be mentioning that. Oh, okay, Chantal, that's the choice.
Yeah, the chicken is like gingery. It's very good. Not spicy, but like, not hot spicy, but spicy, and like there's a lot of spices. I could taste the Indochina inspiration there, because you know, Indian food has a lot of spices. That's why I love it.
Oh god, is she one of those people that's just burned all of her taste buds off and she has to have everything super seasoned, super spiced to be able to even baseline taste it? I have a feeling that might be the case.
So you wouldn't catch me doing that, but hey, you have all this money, you want to impress your kid, you want to do something that no one else does, just like going to space, you know? Like that unfortunate accident on the Challenger. So tragic. You know, it had the teacher on there, some other civilians, and as it's going up in the air, it explodes right in front of the, you know, the parents watching and everything. But those people, the teacher, the civilians, they trusted that nothing would go wrong. Same thing here. Unfortunately, sometimes with human error, we learn the hard way, and it sometimes comes at the cost of, you know, innocent lives. You know, and my heart goes out to the families of those involved. And apparently, I think there was like, I saw recently, they heard banging noise, like on the frequency, the military did. If that's coming from the OceanGate, that's terrifying. You know, sitting there knowing that you're gonna eventually run out of oxygen or whatever, and just waiting. If it was a mechanical malfunction, I don't think a rescue vessel could go down there and bring it up because of the water pressure. You know, I'm not sure, but something made them lose communication, and it was probably something not good, because even if they lost communication, say that malfunctioned, but nothing else was wrong, they could still come up, right? So something wasn't working, and everyone has a bad feeling about it, unfortunately, so we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, that's a lot of food, I'm pretty full. Um, all right, guys. So thanks.
Thank God. That was probably the worst mukbang that she's ever done ever in her life. And that's really saying something, Chantal. Yeah, don't talk about this. The whole Ken and Barbie killer thing didn't go over well. This definitely was not in good taste, I feel personally. But yeah, don't, please. It's fine. Just talk about your life. Don't talk about tragedies anymore, please. Ugh. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.